9 habits that improve your sleep. There are several factors that influence the quality and amount of your sleep. In a few seconds, I'll tackle a few things that you might be doing that make your sleep better or worse. Also, I'll discuss the behaviors you should follow to enhance your sleep. Some habits will benefit you more than others, but when all of them are combined, true magic occurs. So let's get started on the 9 behaviors that will optimize your sleep. Number 1. Use your bed for sleep only. Many individuals like browsing their phones while lying in bed. However, it is critical that you should only sleep in your bed. This is because the human brain is constantly seeking patterns in order to automate behavior. You see, when you do other things other than sleep in bed, you're training your brain that your bed is also for other activities. If you watch TV or use your phone in bed, your brain will begin to link your bed with that activity. If you eat in bed, your brain will associate it with hunger. So if you only use your bed for sleep, your brain will begin to associate your bed with only sleep. And every time you go to bed, you will immediately feel drowsy. This is why it's crucial to stay away from your bed if you don't intend to sleep, and only go there when you're ready. Number 2. Having a sleep schedule. People struggle to adjust to changes in sleep habits because they are creatures of habit. That implies that if you normally go to bed at 1 a.m., you won't be able to sleep at 11 p.m. simply because you want to. You will not feel drowsy at that time since your body is not accustomed to it. A sleep routine allows your body to release hormones at the appropriate moment to make you drowsy. Specifically, the sleep hormone called melatonin, which regulates sleep and wakefulness. That is why you should try to go to bed at the same hour every day. A consistent routine will significantly reduce the amount of time you spend tossing and turning. This is due to the fact that you will naturally begin to feel drowsy at the same time every night. So I strongly advise you to sit down and create a sleep routine that you can stick to on a regular basis. Not only throughout the week, but also on weekends. People prefer to sleep late at night on Fridays and Saturdays, causing their sleep habits to be disrupted. As a result, waking up on Mondays becomes considerably more difficult. You may set an alarm to remind you when it's time to sleep. We often set an alarm for when it's time to get up, but an alarm for when it's time to go to bed is also a must. Number 3. Getting sunlight in the morning. A good night's sleep begins as soon as you wake up. It may be counterintuitive that receiving enough sunshine during the day might help you sleep better at night, but science has demonstrated that this is exactly the case. Let me ask you a question. How does your body determine when it is time to wake up and when it is time to sleep? The answer is that it is determined by your internal clock or circadian rhythm. Your body is programmed to modify its temperature and metabolism, as well as release various hormones at specific times of the day. Everything is determined by this internal clock. Sunlight is one of the factors that governs the cycle. There are other factors, such as diet and exercise, but sunshine and light in general are the primary cues that your body uses. Because it does not follow a precise 24-hour rhythm, your internal clock is not totally accurate. In reality, an adult human circadian clock lasts roughly 24 hours and 15 minutes on average. Essentially, your rhythm is always shifting forward. But sunlight overruns your imprecise internal clock and winds it back to 24 hours. That is why, first thing in the morning, you should obtain at least 20 minutes of sunshine. This signals to your body that the day has begun, and as a result, you will feel drowsy earlier in the evening. Number 4. Getting some exercise. We should all strive to engage in some form of regular physical exercise to preserve not just our physical health, but also the amount and quality of our sleep. In a study of adults with severe insomnia, exercise outperformed most sleep medications. It shortened the time it needed to fall asleep, decreased nighttime awakeness, and increased total sleep time. Although exercise is excellent for you and helps you sleep well, doing it too late in the day may create sleep issues. This is due to exercise's stimulating effects, which increase alertness, heart rate, and adrenaline release. It also causes your core body temperature to rise, which can take up to 6 hours to return to normal. This is exactly what you don't want to happen late at night. So if possible, work out in the early morning or late afternoon. Exercise early in the morning, especially if you wish to shift your sleep routine earlier. Your body will naturally learn to anticipate you to get up earlier, and it will produce more daytime hormones, such as cortisol, earlier in the day. Number 5. Meditating. People frequently go to bed and then start overthinking about everything that went wrong in their day. Sadly, all of this occurs just before they were scheduled to sleep. This is the outcome of all the tension that has accumulated during the day. When we are nervous or overly anxious, our minds rush with thoughts rather than shutting down at night, leaving our brain hyperactive and us wide awake. So you might want to consider what's going on in your life that's causing you stress and see what you can do about it. This is when meditation, a relaxing method, comes in helpful. Meditation has been linked to better sleep quality and sleep efficiency. To do this, concentrate on your breathing for 10 minutes. You continue this until you no longer feel concerned or agitated, or until you begin to feel asleep. That is when you go to bed. So, use meditation anytime your mind is overpopulated with thoughts. Number 6. Making your bedroom cold. One of the most effective techniques to boost your sleep tonight is to lower your room temperature. When it's time for your body to relax, your core body temperature drops automatically to assist you fall asleep. It'll be much simpler to close your eyes for the night if your room is cool rather than warm. However, if the temperature in the surroundings is too high, it might be difficult to have a good night's sleep. The ideal room temperature for sleeping is 16 to 20 degrees Celsius. Anything over or below will almost certainly create sleep issues. Take note as well that the optimal temperature will vary based on an individual's physiology, gender, and age. So, if your room is warm, open the windows if it's chilly enough outdoors. Alternatively, if you have air conditioning, utilize it. On the other hand, when your room is too cold, you will most probably not have a good night's sleep. So, try wearing some thick jackets as a solution. Number 7. Take a hot bath. Taking a hot bath before bedtime will help you fall asleep faster. However, contrary to popular belief, you do not fall asleep faster because you were toasty and warm. Instead, the hot bath helps you bring all of the blood to the surface of the skin, and your hands, feet, and head act as excellent heat radiators. So when you are essentially pulling the heat out of the core of your body to the surface of it. As a result, your core body temperature drops, so you fall asleep faster, not because you're hot, but because your core temperature drops. So 1 hour before going to bed, take a bath or shower. The contrast between the warm bath and your chilled bedroom surroundings will also aid in the start of sleep. In addition, the bath can help you relax and unwind. If you don't want to take a complete bath at night, even immersing your hands or feet in water will help you release some of that internal heat. Number 8. Optimizing your bedroom. Consider your bedroom to be a cave. It should be silent, cold, and dark. But did you realize that your skin has light-sensitive receptors? If there is light in your bedroom, your body detects it, and it sends instructions to your brain, which might disrupt your sleep. So it's not simply about wearing a face mask over your eyes. If you want to get a decent night's sleep, you should sleep in full darkness. So toss outside anything that emits light out of your bedroom. If there is light from streetlights outside, purchase some curtains to make your room completely dark. Noise will also disrupt your sleep, which should come as no surprise. So you want to get rid of it as well. In the case of a partying neighbor, try using earplugs to somehow lessen the noise. Number 9. Having a wind-down routine. People are frequently busy till late at night, and when they leap into their beds, they simply expect to fall asleep quickly. That is rarely the case, and they simply toss and turn in their beds because they are still stimulated from their activities. Thus, you should follow a wind-down routine before going to bed. Allow yourself to unwind and relax. Refrain from using your gadgets, since those activities are too stimulating. In fact, all gadgets should be turned off before going to bed. Instead, incorporate a soothing activity, such as reading or listening to music. You might also plan for your next day. These hobbies are less stimulating to your brain and will help you relax. Then you will begin to feel drowsy much sooner. Those are the 9 habits you want to implement if you want to improve your sleep. Please like this video if it made you consider changing your routine and habits. Valuable habits create valuable life. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and please subscribe to the channel if you are dedicated to creating an awesome life. See you on the next one. Bye!